Land back, land back. My name is Chief Oju. I represent the nations of Africa and Boriken. I am representing the poor and working class with some petty boo tries and tendencies. And I use he, him pronouns. And I am the chief of agitation here at the Black Hammer organization. And welcome to Black Hammer's Tuesday rally, our 71st Tuesday rally, where our theme today is selflessness, sacrifice, hammers. What does it take to fully serve your people? What does it take to be a soldier for your people? What does it take to be the most selfless sector of society? It takes dedication. It takes sacrifice. It takes putting the people at the center. And that is what we do here at Black Hammer. And that's what we do at our Revolutionary Church. Our Revolutionary Church is our opportunity to meet the people on the ground and not just be in this up in the air online world, but to really be with our people and to bring them into revolution through serving them. And the best way to serve them is to put them in the spot to lead themselves. All right. And so today we are going to get a special screening of who we are and who we are on the ground. But first, let me welcome you to this Tuesday rally. We are the biggest, baddest anti-colonial revolutionary organization in the game at Black Hammer. We are poor and working class colonized people united under 4 principles of unity. First, we believe the colonized proletariat should have dictatorship over our lives, labor, land, and resources. We have to have control over what's ours and been ours, right? 2, we believe all colonized proletariat are equal, no matter gender, sexuality, age, skin tone, body type, location, religion, language, mental or physical differences, and or bi or multiracial identity. No colonized person is above the other. We all got the same problem, colonialism, which we're about to talk about in a second. And so why fight with our differences? We have work to do. Let's put that to the side and defeat the biggest problem facing our people, which our third principle says. 3, we believe all the problems the colonized face are from colonialism and the submissive neocolonialists that are within our colonized nations. All the problems that we got come from this colonialism beast that's been around for nearly 600 years. And the other people that are the problem are the people who might look like us, might be Black and brown people who just be submitting to this system and making it happen, all right? And 4, we believe that the colonized proletariat is the only true proletariat. Only through our leadership can white power, capitalism, colonialism, imperialism, and all symptomatic offspring be smashed. It's only through our leadership, through poor and working class colonized leadership, that we are going to change anything. It ain't going to be nobody else but us. All right. And that means it's not going to be nobody else but you, the person who's watching this, you poor and working class colonized person who's watching this and seeing themselves in a fight for liberation for your people. All right. And who leads us through these poor principles and make sure that we're doing this on the ground? It's our leadership. All right. It's our Commander-in-Chief, Gazi Kotso, our Secretary General Tiger, and our Minister of Defense, Shalot. These are the people who help take these words and put them into practice, put them on the ground, make them apply to people, because words don't mean much without action. All right. And so these are the people who push us through it. And so enjoy tonight's rally, comrades, and welcome to the revolution. Remember, you need to share. We are live on Facebook at Black Hammer Times. We are live on Facebook at Black Hammer. We are live on YouTube at Black Hammer TV. And we are not live on Twitter, but we on Twitter. So share it there too, all right? Share the link wherever you find this live. Share the link to this rally, tinyurl.com/church for hammers, and get them into this rally, get them watching this rally, that best friend, that person that you work with on the plantation, anybody, all right? And so we are going to get started. We are going to be sharing with you our Revolutionary Church on the ground. Our chapters here at Black Hammer are doing everything they need to do to make sure that our people are getting served and that our people get what they need directly, not from some kind of link on the internet, but really right there with wherever our people are. And so we're going to screen this rally. Enjoy, relax, take some notes, and figure out exactly how you fit in to the work of the revolution. All right. Land back.
You beautiful people out here coming together to build some power for ourselves, to build some self-determination for ourselves, to look toward brighter days when we can come together, when we can love each other, right? When we can organize each other, when we can lean on one another, you know what I mean? To feed, clothe, and house ourselves, right? All of this whole city, it's yours, it's ours. It's our land, it's our labor, it's our resources. And we're ready to take it back, right? So welcome to the Revolutionary Church, all right? Like I always say when I see everybody out here, I let you know, hey, come on down, 4 p.m. We got to preach that good word of self-determination, organization, all right? So appreciate every single one of y'all for being here. I'm going to go ahead and introduce our Chief Torre over political education, and they're going to get us on the same page about where and how we start. Period. Do not let the devil distract you. Do not let ego distract you. Do not let selfishness distract you. All right? At the end of the day, we are here to show love toward one another. And that love requires militancy. Like CIC says, CIC Gazi says, I'm saved, but I'm not some. All right? And we got to take the measures necessary in order to make sure that this is a safe space for everybody, physically. Period. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and introduce Chief Torre. They're going to lay out our 4 principles of unity, and I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. All right? And that. Can we give a little hand clap for Torre? All right. Appreciate y'all. Land back, everybody. My name is Chief Torre. And I'm here to tell you the 4 principles of unity of the Black Hammer organization. That's some political education. If you don't let the devil distract you, you let your principles guide you. You let your principles be your lighthouse in the storm, because the devil will try to take you off of the path of righteousness, but the 4 principles of unity that the Black Hammer organization have written down will guide us through any storm. We got 4. That's not so hard to remember. Our first principle of unity says that we believe that all poor and working class colonized people, that means black and brown people, you and I are colonized. We believe that all poor and working class colonized people deserve dictatorship over our land. Stay with me. Dictatorship over our land. Okay, our land. Our land. Our lives. Our lives. Our labor. Our labor. And our resources. And our resources. That's right. And dictatorship means that no outside force can come in to tell me what to do with my land. My land. My life. My life. My labor. My labor. And my resources. And my resources. That's right. And no outside person can tell me what to do. Second principle of unity states that we believe all poor and working class colonized people, that's black and brown people, are equal. That is equal no matter your race, your gender, your sexuality, doesn't matter who you love, what language you speak, what continent you live on, it does not matter what religion you are, we are equal, we are united and equal. There shall be no division. Say with me, there shall be no division. No division. We are equal. That's right. Yeah. That's our second principle of unity, halfway there. Our third principle of unity states we believe that the root of all evil on this earth, the root of all contradictions, the root of all problems, our pain, comes from 2 sources. The first one is colonialism, and colonialism means white power. That means big pharma trying to force their poison on you. That is white power. And the second source of all evil, of all contradictions, of all problems, comes from neo-colonialism. That means white power and blackface. That means white power and Mexican face. That means white power and Cuban face and Chinese face. That means white power that looks like you, but serves white power. That's what that means, the sellouts, the snakes. But the devil will lie to you. But the principles don't lie. We say, get out, sellouts. Say with me, get out, sellouts. You say, get out, sellouts. Get thee behind me, sellouts. First principle of unity. And this one's the most important because this involves y'all. Principle of unity number 4. Pay attention. But I got y'all. Pay attention now. Principle of unity number 4 states that we believe that poor working class colonized people are the leadership of the revolution. That means you are the leadership to get all of us free along with us. That means you are the leadership to get all of our stuff back that was stolen from us. That means you are the leadership to get our people free along with all of us. Collectively, we are the mass majority of the planet. Everything that is built gets built by us. Everything that we eat gets grown by us. The children get raised by us, get taught by us. The sick get healed by us. So no one else can get us free but us. Say, I am the leadership. That's right, say, I am the leadership.
I am the leadership.
Don't it feel good to be the leadership? Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good to be the leader of the revolution? That's right. And these 4 principles of unity will guide you through any storm that the devil puts in your way. Because the devil's a lie, but our principles of unity do not lie. Can I get a land back?
Land back.
Can I get a land back?
Land back.
All right, now that we are on the same page, we are all politically educated so that our enemies cannot fool us or divide us. And I have the pleasure to introduce our next speaker in the presentation. I'm going to pass the mic back to Chief Segun. Chief Segun, where you at? To get us this word, this good word. Land back, y'all. Land back, land back. What do y'all think about principles of unity? What do you think about?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah! That's what I heard. Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah! Period. That's all I expected. Because our principles of unity lay out the power that we have. Our principles of unity lay out the equality that we uphold. Our principles of unity lay out no tolerance for no sellout. No tolerance for no sellout. And our principles of unity lay out our leadership. Our leadership, your leadership, your leadership, your leadership, your leadership, your leadership. Please, we are the leaders. As much as this society wants to spit on us, as much as this society wants to stomp on our dignity, as much as this society wants to pretend like we aren't the entire basis of its wealth and power, the truth is that ain't true. The truth is that we are the basis. The truth is that we are the leadership. The truth is that we are equal. And so when we align with those principles and we move based on those principles, we only got forward to go. We only got liberation to seek. We only got freedom to have. And that's exactly what we're doing here in the Black Hammer Organization. Now, I am pleased to announce our next speaker, our Commander-in-Chief of the Black Hammer Organization, built internationally from being homeless. Now you're going to have to wait a little bit longer to hear from that amazing leader that I just introduced. And I want y'all to pay attention. Like I said, don't let the devil distract you. We got our defense team on it. Don't you worry. All right? We are here to focus on the power that we have, to focus on the liberation that we are seeking for, to focus on the organization and unity that we have amongst each other. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pass it
Come on, Nadia.
to Secretary General Tiger. Take it away.
Land back, can everyone hear me? Land back, y'all. I know there's a lot going on, but we gotta focus on what we have here today, what we have here right now, and what we've been able to do, right, with this Warrior Fight rally, right? It's only been a few weeks. It's only been a few weeks since we got here. And we went from sitting on picnic blankets in the park, right, to today, we are here, under the shade of these beautiful trees. We got some amazing warm clothes, freshly laundered, by the way. Some of them are still warm from the laundry, right? They're freshly laundered, clean, good for our people. Warm clothes, because we know that the winter is coming up, right? And we know that this city, right, no matter who's the mayor, no matter who's in city council, they don't got nothing for us, right? Every year, how many thousands of people clothing, if they could give us housing, if they could give us shelter, if they could give us food. They don't do that though, even though it's so easy because that's not on their agenda. But it's on our agenda, right? It's on our agenda, and that is why we're here today with some amazing warm burritos prepared by our comrades, by some amazing clothing prepared by our comrades, raised with the money that all of us here together, raised together. All of us here were part of raising this money together. And that just shows you the power of when we come together. You know how last time I came here, I said, you are the leadership? Does anyone remember that? Raise your hand if you remember that. Raise your hand if you remember that. You are the leadership of the revolution. Okay, I see a few people who remember. I see a few people who remember. Well, it's because of you today that we have this food. It's because of you today, that we have this Coca-Cola, this Sprite. It's because of you today that we have these amazing warm coats for our people. Because you decided to put faith in us, right? And this faith, this gathering allows us to tell the people, show to the other people what we're doing, the good work we're doing, and then they want to help us out. And that's how we're here today, right? But we know that this is not enough. We understand that our problems are of big magnitudes, right? We understand that our problems are of big magnitudes, and that means that all of us here are going to have to put in the work, right? All of us here are going to have to put in the work. If today we have burritos, but next week we want something else, we got to put in the work for it, right? We got to put in the work for it. And, we could decide to be selfish. Like, people who come here and disrupt our gathering, right? At the end of the day, it's being selfish. Because all of us here are here to gather, not to fight or anything. We were here to eat, right? We were here to talk to each other in peace. We were here to speak positivity into each other, right? And to disrupt that is being selfish. But the rest of us here, we know we're not selfish, right? When we put our masks on, right? When we are here and we respect the rules, we are being selfless. We understand this is not just about me. This is not just about you or what you want. It's about being selfless, right? It's about putting everyone's needs before yours. That's how we got here. And we cannot progress from here unless we put the needs of those around us before us. In school, they sometimes teach you sharing is caring. Has anyone heard of that before? Has anyone heard of sharing is caring? Raise your hand if you've heard of that before. Sharing is caring. It's true. They teach it to you once in school, but then they throw it out the window. But when we're out here, sharing really is caring. Being selfless really is the difference between life and death for our people. Because if we decide to be selfish like these politicians, like these celebrities, we leave our people behind. We leave our people behind, to this destructive system that is out here killing us every day. But if we decide to move together, like those of us who have been coming here every week and continue to come here every week, then we can keep getting better and better. Today we have burritos. In a few weeks, maybe we'll have hotel rooms. In a few weeks, we could have so much more, right? Only if we work together, right? That's the difference. That's the difference. Those politicians out there, right, they promise you things, but they don't invite you to work with them.
Right.
Right? We want you to be part of this process. We want you to work with us. We want you to join. That's why we ask you to join. Every week we say, this is not a charity. If we want to get free, the only way we can do it is if we do it all together. Right? And the only way we can keep getting more food out, more clothing out, right, so that we can serve more and more people if we do it together, right? If we sacrifice for each other, if we act selfless for each other. So that's the message that I want to leave you with this week, right? Be in service of those around you. Yeah, right. That's what we do as Hammers. That's, one of our main things is that we gotta put ourselves behind the collective. We gotta put the individual behind the collective. That is, you gotta think of the people around you, the world around you before you think of yourself. That is how we've gotten this far. And when you become a Hammer, and I know some of you today will sign up to be a Hammer. That is what you sign up to do, right? To put yourself behind the collective so you can provide the world for your people, right? We want to give you the world. We want to give you all the freedom in the world, all the things in the world, because this world has everything for us, right? We just got to create a system where we can all actually have it. And that takes selflessness, that takes sacrifice, that takes hard work, that takes faith, and all of us here are getting closer and closer to it. So land back, y'all. I see y'all are eating your burritos. I hope you enjoy them. There's also dessert. We got some chocolate chip cookies. And let's have a beautiful day, all right? Let's not let anything get to us today, right? Because we are here together. And we are out here building a new world together. Land back. Can everyone say land back with me?
Land back.
Land back.
Land back.
Land back.
Land back.
Land back, land back. Shout out to Secretary General Carter. Laying out why we here, what we doing. What's good, Mark? How you doing? Hey, you good, you good. Appreciate you, Mark. Mark was out here fundraising with us, out here to make sure that we could get these materials. You know what I mean? So shout out to Mark. Shout out to Mark. Everybody wave hi to Mark. Hey, that's a Hammer right there. Ready to hustle for the people. Ready to hustle for the people. That's all we got to do. That's all we got to do to get free. Be dedicated to hustling for the people. Hustling for liberation. Hustling for freedom. Where else do we got to go? What else do we got to do? For the struggle for unity. Struggle for organization. SG laid it out. You know what I mean? And we can live in a beautiful world where we all got food, and we all got clothes, and we all got housing, and we all got love for one another. We all got unity with one another. Right? We all got light for one another. Alright? Appreciate y'all. Okay, now, drum roll, please. I am pleased to announce, as I said before, our commander-in-chief of the organization, the one who built this organization from being homeless, the one who built this international organization from being homeless, the one who built this extremely dedicated, extremely loyal, extremely organized organization. Guys, you could, y'all. Come on down. Woo-hoo! Can we get a little hey, hey, hey? Land back. Land back.
Land back.
We say touch one, touch all. So that means if you touch one of us, you touch all of us. Touch one.
Touch all.
Touch one.
Touch all.
Now I know y'all saw that disturbance. And that is not the first disturbance we had while trying to do this good work. While trying to serve our people. Right? And we understand that when you do the work that God and the people need you to do, that the devil will send his greatest generals for you. Distractions will come. Right? Outbursts will come. And I'm here to inform you why they come. Why these attacks? Why would attacks like this be focused on what we are doing here? Why what we are doing here is so important. Because it puts an end and starts the end of this oppressive system that is stealing everything away from us and living at our expense. Now I know this kind of revolutionary talk is here, it's there, it's all around, right? And it needs to be real, because I'm a realist. I like it when it's simplified for me and I can understand it, and it can be something that is tangible for me to do. And there was a book that I read that made this something tangible for me, made freeing my people something that can happen for all of us. And I was reading this book right here, War of the Flea. Have any of y'all heard of War of the Flea? Any of y'all ever read War of the Flea? It's a good book. It's the classic study of guerrilla warfare by someone that worked as a CIA agent in the Pentagon. I got your interest. I got your interest. He said, let me get closer to this. Yes. And he wrote an analysis about resistance that was going on in the 60s and the 70s. Do y'all remember about the resistance that was going on in the 60s? Y'all never heard of the Black Panther Party? Y'all ain't never heard of the Civil Rights Movement? Y'all ain't never heard of that? Y'all heard of that? That was what he was analyzing. Because it was not just happening in America, it was happening all around the world. Oppressed people were rising up and defying the greatest odds to get free. From Vietnam to Cuba to Venezuela to Nicaragua. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about revolution. So I'm going to read a parable, if you will, from this book today. The books that I choose from is kind of random. Sometimes it's the Bible, sometimes it's not. Today it's the War of the Flea. And if you like it, let us know. Because next week we want to come out with free copies of this to our people. Because we just not here to free your tummies, right? To feed your tummies, but to free and feed your mind. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Woo! Can I get an amen?
Amen.
All right, it's coming back. The energy is coming back from whatever demonic, evil energy that was trying to take our focus away from our journey of being free. Because at the end of the day, we are oppressed. That's why we're out here. That's why we clean up our communities. That's why we give resources to our people. That's why I'm out here reading this book of the War of the Flea. Because it's time to get organized. And I understand that the true leaders of revolution are poor and working class colonized people. The people at the bottom have the greatest view of this imperialist system. Because ain't nobody can tell you about the plantation like the slave. The slave master can't tell you about the plantation. His viewpoint is way too high. But the slave can tell you everything about the plantation. So let's get to the readings of this book, shall we? If anybody got any comments, questions, or concerns, please raise your hand and I'll ask. It says, nationalism, social justice, race, religion. Beneath all of these symbolic and abstract causes that are rallying cries to the revolutions of the past 2 decades, one discovers a unifying principle, a common mainspring. It is a revolutionary impulse, an upsurge of popular will that really has very little to do with questions of national or ethnic identity, of self-determination, or forms of government or social justice, the familiar shibboleths of political insurgency. It is not even certain that economic deprivation, poverty, homelessness, in itself is the decisive factor that is widely assumed to be. Poverty and oppression, after all, are conditions of life on the planet that have been endured by countless generations with scarcely a murmur. You understand, we've been oppressed now for about 600 years. And most of that time, even in the time that we have resisted all the time, things go as the status quo, usually, right? So what is it that causes a society to take a pause and say, hey, something's up and we gotta do something about it? What causes that? It doesn't happen all the time, so we have to ask, where does it come from? The will to revolt, to widespread, so widespread as to be almost universal today, seems to be something more than a reaction to political circumstances or material conditions. What it seems to express is a newly awakened consciousness, not of causes, but of potentiality. It is a spreading awareness of the possibilities of human existence, coupled with a growing sense of casual nature of the universe that together inspire first in individuals and then in entire nations an entirely new attitude toward life. You know, it takes certain individuals to be inspired to inspire others, right? That's with everything, right? Y'all know who Mary J. Blige is? Do y'all know who Mary J. Blige is? Yes, okay. Well, Mary J. Blige had to have a spark in herself, to believe in herself, to start singing and putting her music out there to inspire others to know who Mary J. Blige is. So it had to start with individuals. Myself, my comrade Charlotte, and so many of us around here with the Black Hem insignia have been inspired. The effect of this sudden awareness, this sudden fruition of consciousness, is to produce in the so-called backward areas of the world, all at once, pervasive and urgent desire of radical change based on the new insight, startling in its sympathy that the combination of life that had seemed immutable can after all be changed. We don't rise up because we don't believe that the conditions can be changed. Have you heard that before?
Yeah.
But someone says we can't get free because they just too powerful. White power is just too powerful, we can never be free, right? Or we can never unite. It's just that we're just such bad people, we could just never unite. It seems immutable, it seems like it's never going to change, so therefore, we don't come together. We don't resist because the hope has been stolen from us. But these limitations that were formally accepted all at once become intolerable. The hint of imminent change suggests opportunities that had not been glimpsed until now. The will to act is growing. It is as though people everywhere were saying, look, here is something we can do, or have, or be, simply by acting. Then what have we been waiting for? Let us act. Let us act. What is that act? Is it to just start burning stuff right now? No. That act is to get organized. That act is to get disciplined.
That's right.
That act is to get politically educated.
That's right.
That act is to unity. That act is to unite. That act is to come here today, sit on one of these red chairs, trust this flaming faggot to give you a burrito today and listen to what he's got to say.
Amen.
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 It's okay, I can call myself a faggot. Calm down. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will hurt me. And I know that my God will judge me by how I treat my brothers and sisters and siblings.
Amen.
And that's why I have organized an organization not to feed myself, but to feed my people. All right? So before you tell me how I can't go to heaven, let's match up who's doing what to get into heaven. Because I had to do a lot. Had to lose a lot. Had to hurt a lot.
That's right.
Had to run a lot.
Man.
Oh, I'm a real revolutionary. Google me, Gazi Popo. Popo don't like me. FBI know me. CIC of the revolution. I am who I am. I'm not going to lie to you. So that way you understand. And if you don't unite, you can walk away because you want people to know about you so they can make their decision, right? I mean revolution when I say revolution. I know exactly what it means. And I want it. I want to be free, and I will do anything to get free. And I love my people. And it pains me every day to see my people in conditions like this when they should be treated like kings and queens. The best people, the brightest people, the most creative and funny people, my people. That's why you are sitting down and we are coming to you and saying, what do you have? What do you want? I don't want you in no line begging for no soup. I don't want you in no line begging for no crap. That's why we got the best ingredients today.
Amen.
That's why that beef tastes so good. That's why that chicken tastes so good and them veggies taste so good. Because I ain't treating you like charity. I ain't treating you like you need me. Nigga, I need you. I need you. I need you to get free. I need you to get free. So I'm willing to do any and everything that you need from me so we can unite and get free. I'm honest about who I am. I have no shame in it.
No shame.
Let's get back to the book, shall we?
Yeah.
Sometimes it just, you know, the revolutionary ancestors just come up in me. You just Shaka Zulu rocking it. All right, back to the book. Woo. Just the last paragraph. This at any rate describes the state of mind of the modern insurgent, the guerrilla fighter. Me, the guerrilla fighter. Whatever his slogans or his cause, and his secret weapon, above and beyond any question of strategy or tactic, or technique, or irregular warfare, is nothing more than the ability to inspire this state of mind in others. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to inspire a state of mind in you to want to be free. I'm trying to inspire a state of mind in you to want to unite and to resist. A state of mind that makes us imagine the possibilities of us uniting, having a revolution, and creating a society where no one lives at the expense of another. Where we treat each other like this on a daily basis, and we don't treat each other like that no more. We don't treat each other like that no more. We don't be in so much pain, we just want to bring pain to others. We allow ourselves to be Christ-like, to be Martin Luther King-like, to be Malcolm X-like, to be Assata Shakur and Queen Nzinga-like. And that's why they send distractions, because her word is really good, and she's good at inspiring others. I mean, look at these people that have the black T-shirts and the red insignias. I drew that while I was homeless on the street. I drew that when I was sleeping on the motor train. I drew that when there was no one else there. But something in me that told me that I had to march forward and not let my circumstances defeat me, because victory is a choice to stand up every day, every day, every day, beyond all enemies, beyond all weapons. If you are real about freedom, you know that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. You know, because I've recruited and organized and politicized and developed the comrades around me in that fashion. Touch one.
Touch all.
Touch one.
Touch all.
Touch one.
Touch all.
Oh, we jump up in here because servants to the interests of the people, that says we must make sure that no one oppresses another. And that's not just by request. That's not just by education. Sometimes the best education is the ass whooping. Amen?
Amen.
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 All right. Educate by these hands. The last thing says the gorilla is that's me again. The more than the ability to inspire the state of mind in others. That's what it's got. The defeat of the military enemy. The overthrow of the government. I said it, I know, I told you who I am. Are secondary tasks in the sense that they come later. All that boom, 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 that comes later, not right now. Later, but we gotta do this so we can win that. And it says, the primary effort of the guerrilla is to militate the population, without whose consent no government can stand for a day. Let that rest easy in your mind. This only stands because you allow it to. It's your power. When you rise up, it cannot stand. When you rise up, this system cannot stand. When you rise up, this imperialist oppressor cannot stand. It's on our backs. The system is on our backs. There are billions of dollars on our backs. Their private jets on our backs. They have it because they stole from you. They have it because they stole from you. They have it because they stole from you. They have it because they stole it from us. It's on our backs. All that gold and silver and coltan comes from Africa. All the materials in that battery comes from South America. All that uranium comes from Australia. It comes from us. And as soon as we decide to get up, the game is done.
Get on up.
This is not the words of Gazi Kojo. This is the words of the Pentagon. Of the Pentagon. The person that wrote this was a leader in the Pentagon. He said, without your consent, none of this can stand. Lastly, the guerrilla is subversive of the existing order in that he is the disseminator of revolutionary ideas. His actions lend force to his doctrine and show the way to radical change. Yet it would be an error to consider him as a being apart from the seedbed of revolution. He himself is created by the political climate. If it wasn't for this, I'd be an astronaut. If I wasn't a slave, I'd be an astronaut. I love space. But I can't even focus on space because I gotta get free. I can't even focus on space because they killed my best friend in high school. I can't even focus on space because I keep getting my ass beat up by the police. I can't focus on space, so I've got to be a revolutionary. So one day I, or someone like me, can focus on space. And all of us have the ability to go there, not just these billionaires. He himself is created by the political climate in which revolution becomes possible, and is himself as much an expression as he is a catalyst of the popular will towards such change. That's who I am. That's why I'm here. So after today, decide to stand up. I love y'all long, I love y'all strong. Before I go, I'm going to preach the same message I preached last week and the week after that, and I'll keep preaching it. Y'all, let's take care of ourselves better. Let's love each other more.
Yep.
Let's love each other more. Let's love each other more. You know, we had a disturbance, but I want to say though, Mace, you're my comrade and I love you, but you were wrong for picking up that bike like that. You were wrong for that. All right? Because even when you are doing your job to protect all of us, we've got to protect the oaths that we have to the people. And sometimes the oaths we have to the people ain't people who like it and own it. We also got to serve them. Let me know what it takes. All right, we love you long, we love you strong, and this is just learning. We family, like it or not. We family. Not by my choice, but by his. Not by my choice, but look in the mirror. Not by my choice, but we are all experiencing the same things together. And we're going to get through together. Land back!
Land back!
Land back!
Land back!
Touch one!
Touch all!
God bless y'all!
Woo!
Can I get a woo-woo? Can I get a woo-woo? There it is. Land back, y'all. What a word. What a word, what a word, what a word. You see the passion, you see the fire, you see the energy. That's where it comes from. That desire, that decision to be free. That decision, that desire to resist. Right? No government stands without the consent of the very people that hold it up. This system got no power without us obeying it. This system got no power without us working for it. This system got no power without us going along the same old walk, the same old day, the same old tune, doubting that anything could ever really change. But a change gonna come. Oh, yes, it is. For real, it's coming today. It's coming every single day. Every single day that we look each other in the eyes and we say, let's decide today to get organized. Let's decide today to stand up. Let's decide today to resist. This system crumbles at its core. It crumbles at its core. And the fools at the top that think this system gonna last forever, they shake at their core. They shake at their core. At the very thought, even the inkling of the people deciding to stand up and resist. And that's exactly what we're doing here today. All right, so I really appreciate every single one of y'all for being out here today. I really appreciate every single one of y'all for your love, for your energy, for your presence today. You know what I mean? And like was laid out, hopefully so clearly, we are a revolutionary organization. We ain't no charity at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You see us working out here, hustling for this money so that we can get these clothes, so that we can get these blankets, so we get these burritos. But it ain't no charity. We're not just here to say, you know, we got more and more and more and more to give to you. We say, you got a whole lot to give to yourself, to us, to the world. And you gotta believe that. You've got to believe that. You've got to believe that you got a lot to give, a hell of a lot to give. And either you give your energy, your time, your mind space toward upholding the system, or you give your time, your energy, your mind space, your life force toward building for your people. All right? That's the decision LaTanya made last week when she joined us last week. Isn't that right, LaTanya? Yeah, there you are. All right? That's the decision that Mike made last week when he joined us. Decided to say, yup, today's the day.
Yep.
I'm going to join. I'm going to get organized. I'm going to build for my people.
Yeah.
I'm going to start redirecting my energy towards something long-term, not toward this failing empire. But it's crumbling, y'all. You know, these buildings look extra sturdy, but I promise you, it's crumbling. It's really crumbling. And every single step that we take to get organized and united, every single one of you who decide, I'm going to join Black Hammer today, I want to get organized. Evermore, this system crumbles. Its base falls out. And we got nothing to lose but our change. We got nothing to build but our freedom and our liberation. So I'm making a call, if you haven't noticed yet, for membership in the Black Hammer organization. Membership means unity with those four principles of unity. Number one, we deserve complete dictatorship, complete control over our land, lives, labor, and resources. Number two, we is all equal, no matter our differences. Number three, all our problems come from this colonial system that done stole all our things, and from the sellouts who might look like me and you, but who be doing the work of the white man. And number four, we are the true leadership. As long as we unite with them four principles, and we ready to work for the people, you are ready to be a hammer. That's what it means to be a hammer, to be disciplined, to be courageous, to be steadfast, to be hopeful, to be inspirational to the people around you. So if that's the type of step that you're trying to make today, I want to call on you to join the Black Hammer organization and get organized with us. Get organized with our people. Get organized with the masses of the world so that we can get one step closer to freedom. Alright? How that sound?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. What's your name, brother?
Adrian.
Adrian? Alright, Adrian, you trying to join today? Already on it! Hey! You see Adrian out in that t-shirt? Who trying to be like Adrian? Who else out here trying to join today? Raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand.
Come on in.
Come on, Mark.
Come on in.
Who trying to join today? Here's the thing, I ain't even begging you to join. I don't want you to just, grab a t-shirt and, be caught by the moment and say, hey, all right, I want to join today. I want you to be ready to work. I want you to have the energy to ask the Adrian back.
Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Woo, let's get it.
Hey, you trying to join today?
Come on, let's get it,
You
baby.
say what? The only thing that's going to get us off the street is organizing to overturn this entire system. So period. That's step one. What's your name, sir?
It's a small step for us, a giant step for our people. Giant step for our people.
Bobby Gibbs. Can we get a shout out for Bobby?
Yeah.
Mr. Bobby Gibbs.
Mr. Bobby Gibbs.
I know that you're right. I'm self-critical. I must be self-critical. Mr. Bobby Gibbs. Mr. Bobby. All right, ready to join this revolution out here. Shout out to Bobby. Any other Bobbies in the crowd? Any other Adrians in the crowd? Who's trying to join today?
Come on, don't be scared. Come on, man. We work for the people. Let's get it.
I thought Brother Mario out here. Brother Mario already joined.
He been out here.
All right, we got Bobby. And we got Adrian. Ready to go. Shout out, land back, salute, and welcome. Come on up, Chief Nadia. Now I know Chief Nadia got a word for the people behind the screen where you see our brother Kino recording. All right, the people sitting comfortably. The people with that $100 internet. The people that got resources that belong to the people. And I know Chief Nadia got a word for them. All right. And after Chief Nadia speaks, we're gonna make sure to get an orderly way of making sure that these clothes and that these socks and that these blankets get to y'all. All right, land back.
Land back, everybody. It's another Tuesday rally at Woodruff Park. And I just wanted to give a huge shout out to everybody that will be watching this live stream. This could not have been done. This is not possible without y'all. And so I want to say today we out here passing out burritos to the people and distributing all the clothing right behind me that you see behind me is because of y'all. So what y'all need to do to make sure that we keep pushing this forward and keep doing this bigger and better, right? Stats from granola bars, and even more, y'all gotta donate, okay, to keep this going, keep filming, so that we can get more to our people. We don't want just chairs up in here, we want all kind of people, we try to get a tent, okay, because, we try to get everything. And so what y'all need to do is y'all need to go to donate to our Cash App at blackhammer.org, okay, and check out our website. Also, be sure to donate at our website, blackhammer.org/donate, okay? I want to give once again shout out and salute to everybody that made this possible today. Okay, can I get a hand clap?
blackhammer.org/join and donate. Sorry, blackhammer.org/donate and our cash app at blackhammer.org. All right? Be blessed, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Look forward to another Tuesday rally.
Let's get a round of applause for Nadia. All right, Shagun, Nadia, I'm gonna need y'all. All right, y'all. So this is how we gonna do this right here. About these clothes, okay? Let's play a little game. All right, so we're gonna show the clothes, and whoever raises their hand fastest and says land, well, not their hands, your fist fastest says land back, you get that clothes, okay? And we're gonna give out on that basis. Take what you can carry. And this way there's gonna be no fighting, no line. We're all like grabbing at things and getting in fights with each other, okay? It becomes like a game. It becomes fun, okay? If I see you got a little bit more clothes and somebody raises their hand a little bit slower than you, and I give it to them, do not get mad, okay? We're just trying to make things balanced and fair, all right? And then afterwards, I think we still got some burritos and some cans of Coca-Cola. So yeah, we're gonna do that. First, let's show off these blankets. And who would like one of these blankets? Let's just lay them back. All right, that's one. We got one more. Gotta put your hand down and you gotta bring it up. All right, go. All right. We got one more. It's a race. It's a race. Now, hold on now. All right. Bring up this blanket. We still got things. We still got things.
But you know what?
All right. We still got another more thing.
I'm gonna give you.
All right, Shagun. You said no fighting? You said no fighting. You said no fighting. Listen, if it gets dangerous, I gotta go home, though. I got my mama to live for. So let's not get angry. Okay. Who would like this right here? There you go. You see? You gotta say laying back though, so that I look. You gotta follow the rules. Laying back. All right, y'all. All right, who wants this right here? There you go. Give it to who you see with. I ain't getting no more fights. I'm not choosing. Shit, who gonna choose? Cause y'all just volatile today.
I just catch you at the end of the
Lord
show.
have mercy. Trying to make it a game going on. It's all right. That's the service. It ain't always nice. Who wants this right here? All right. Nadia, you can pick up something too. Come on, let's do this faster. All right, who wants this right here? Who wants this right here? And it's land back. Land back.
I got me a good one.
You got a lot of things. You don't leave with something. Here's this right here. If y'all want the hangers, let us know, okay? They'll use it as a weapon. All right. Who wants this right here? Let's give it to me last. Take it. Let's give it to me last.
Whoever needs it the best.
Like a spur baby. All right, you ready? Now we gotta say June and Nadia. Right here. Go ahead. All right. Who wants this right here? All right. Who wants this right here? All right, y'all gotta put it up loud. All right. Who wants this right here? All right.
Being great.
All right. You gotta say land back. All right, who wants this right here? You gotta say land back. We got a lot of things. Nadia, come on. Who wants this right here? See, he understands the assignment. Okay, land back. All right, who wants this right here? This right here, nobody want this one? Y'all want that university or something? Who wants this purple thing right here, this purple thing?
Wow.
All right.
Let me do this here. What's going on?
Lord, I may have to play some gospel, Lord. But people are forgetting that they are your children, Lord. That they need to act better, Lord. Everybody gonna get a private. Who wants this right here? All right, who wants that nice jacket? It's a nice puff jacket. It's a nice puff jacket. All right. Who wants this right here? Who wants this right here?
Oh, damn.
It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Sir, you gotta play fair. You gotta play fair. You gotta play fair.
I'm going to try to get something for you with a hood.
All right, y'all. We're going to have to stop giving subs. I'm sorry. It's just me. Hold on. We have to wait for him to... Sir, we can't start until you... Come on. We brothers and sisters. Let's not let a sweater get us, to be servants of the devil, okay? Let's have a good time. We all deserve a good time. More than these things, let's deserve a good time.
That's right.
Who wants this right here? Who wants this right here? Who wants this right here? All right. Come on, y'all, let's go fast. Let's go faster. Oh, I like this right here. Who like Mickey Mouse? Who like Mickey Mouse? Who like Mickey Mouse? Who wants this right here? This is comfy as eyes on.
Lay it back, everybody. You saw exactly what happens when our people are included in their own liberation. All right. That's exactly what it looks like. It looks like our people not just receiving information about what it means to be free, but the ability to participate in their own freedom. Right. And so today, we hope you saw what it means to be a hammer. It means selflessness, sacrifice. It means putting the people in the center. And our chapters are putting the people at the center and showing our people just how important it is to be selfless. And so, in order to be selfless, we had to sometimes give up things that we might want to just use for ourselves. And some of those things include resources, all right? And so we are going to pass it to our chief, Nadia, who is going to do a call for those resources. Land back, Chief Nadia.
Land back, everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed our Tuesday rally. I know y'all enjoyed it because like Chief Oju said, that spirit of selflessness and sacrifice was on display, right? And so that's why you saw us today. We couldn't have done it without y'all. Without y'all's support and everything, we were able to get burritos and all them clothes out to those people. It went on for a little bit longer than that, y'all. We were passing out them clothes, for a hot minute. And so, I just wanted to shout out and salute everybody that has already donated and those that continue to donate. Your support is so much appreciated. As we know, our homeless family out here is in for a harsh winter. And so we want to make sure that they have what is needed, right? So they are not freezing to death, out on these streets. Our people deserve so much more. And with that same spirit of selflessness and sacrifice and militant humanity, we will be returning to New Orleans, y'all. And we're doing that because, the state has failed. The state has failed us and continues to fail us. And so, although the state has failed, though, that does not mean that Black Hammer will fail. We will never fail. Our people, in fact, we will only get better and better and better and better. And so with that, we have our Cash App. We will be returning to New Orleans to provide food and supplies and trainings to our people, which is so important. And so if y'all want to support our efforts, please be sure to donate to our Cash App, Build NOLA. You see it right there on the screen. Okay, I'm already seeing a donation up in the chat. Let's go. Let's keep them donations coming. Shout out to Chief Oju donating $10. I want to see them donations flooding, y'all. Y'all saw what the power of the people can do today. We went ahead and got all them clothes and them burritos out to our people, and we couldn't have done it without y'all. I want to see some more numbers in the chat so I can shout y'all out. Okay, Corporal Shake Moon got 20 on it. Who's matching? I'm gonna need y'all to come through. This trip down to New Orleans is going to be even bigger and better than our first trip on it. I'm seeing them donations coming in. Shout out to Cheem and Minister Ren. Y'all keep it coming. Y'all keep it flowing. It's good. $10 from G. Shout out Chief G. We making sure that we're hitting it bigger and better. We went down there, y'all, the last time, and we passed out over 1,000 care packages. And we're looking to do so much more than that because our people deserve that. We want to make sure that we are rising to the occasion. Our people are dealing, we understand, with blackouts, with heat waves, and the state ain't addressing, any of these issues, and they never will. And so we got to make sure that we're heading down there, and we're heading down there, to serve our people the way they deserve to be served, right? Despite, Hurricane Ida hitting, it hit on 16 years to the day that Hurricane Katrina devastated that area, right? And that's $10 from Acorn on YouTube is what I'm seeing. Shout out to Comrade Acorn. Yes, y'all see the power of the people? Y'all see the power of the people? We're gonna raise these resources in no time, y'all. I want for y'all to keep it coming. We want to make sure that our people are kept warm and fed, right? And we be out on, these streets all the damn time, hustling, working for our people. That's why you see us on these MARTA trains, on these L trains. Shout out to Chicago. We be greeting our people early in the morning, and I mean right at the ass crack of dawn, y'all. We be up at 5, 6 a.m. getting on these trains, okay? Greeting our people with a smile, serving our people with a smile, providing them with care packages on their way into work. I remember, hella times riding the train, the subway, doing sometimes graveyard shifts, and ain't nobody ever, I never encountered, and I wish I would have encountered somebody, from Black Camera. And I know that that's the case for a lot of our people on these trains, because they tell us that. A woman actually, said that to me when I was speaking to her and everything. So y'all's resources, go to our people. They make a difference in our people's lives. Our people, it's no coincidence, right? That it's our people from the MARTA that are joining us, in droves, and our people at Woodruff joining us, right? And so that's why you see, those calls for membership and things like that, right? And the people with their Black Hammer t-shirts and everything. Our people feel, okay, I'm seeing some more donations coming in. Shout out to Virgil. I saw another donation come in earlier. Shout out. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all keep it flowing. Y'all keep it coming. These resources belong to our people, y'all. Our shit was stolen from us, and we're taking all of that back, okay? And we're returning it to the people, not just returning it, but more and more. And we want to consistently raise the bar for our people, right? And that shows with our CDC protest. Big pharma is trying to make it so that they want to take away our jobs, and we're not going to let them do that, not without a fight, right? And so we out here, letting our people know the truth, that big pharma is not, going to be out here, taking away our jobs or anything like that, that they're not going to keep misinforming us, right? That we will hold them accountable, right? And that we will stand with and fight for our people, right? And our people's ability to hold down our jobs and to put bread and food on the table, right? We will continue doing that. We will continue standing up. And so with every one of these efforts, y'all, I want it, I hope it is clear that we are centering our people. We are meeting our people where they're at. When it's on the L trains, when it's on the MARTA trains, or when it comes to our people's jobs being taken away, right? Black Hammer is there. Black Hammer is there when our people need us the most, okay? And we will always be there. And your resources, your donations, your support, means everything to us, and it means everything to our people. Shout out to Chief Red with their $10 pledge on Facebook. I want to see some Facebook donations. Y'all not donating on Facebook? I want to see some more Facebook donations. Let's get those up. But yes, to just reiterate, our Cash App is Build NOLA. I'm loving all the donations and the love for our people that I am seeing. Let's keep it coming. Let's keep it going. We see the power. collective brilliance of poor colonized people coming together and deciding that we are going to raise resources for ourselves, that we are going to, be building for ourselves. And we need to keep that pushing. We need to keep that coming. You see how quick it is? You see how we get them results? In a week, y'all, we got all them codes out. We organized getting them closed. And so I really, really want to make sure that we are appreciating all of you. Shout out and salute, for all of your support. And I know y'all will keep it coming. I know y'all will keep it coming because we understand that we are all we got. We are all we got. And we got to make sure that we keep pushing this forward. And Black Hammer will continue making sure that we, delivering to our people, delivering, right? And all of the resources that we get goes back and returns to our people. And we're going to make sure that it does tenfold. And so, I don't know if y'all heard, but it's spooky season. Okay. It's my birthday season and it's also spooky season. And with that means big, big, big deals. And so we got coupon, we got a big mega sale for y'all all through the month of October and November. For this week, if y'all enter the code pumpkin pie, y'all can get 15% off on all of our items on our online store. I don't know if y'all seen all the items on our store and everything, but y'all, we got crop tops, we got windbreakers, we got landback hats. Y'all saw the landback hat that CIC had on earlier. They look fresh, didn't they? Here they are.
Are you talking about this hat? This hat right here that is affordable for a secret price, but you better use that coupon, girl.
You better use that coupon.
And yes, this amazing hat that fits so well.
It fits so well, and it looks so good.
It helps me. I can fly. I didn't want to tell them about that secret feature, but
you shouldn't have told them.
I just rub it right here. You feel me? And I start flying. I start flying.
If you trying to fly, y'all, like see us.
Bye, y'all.
Come I got scared. We pulled it back down. If y'all are trying to keep CIC on this earth, okay, y'all trying to, bring them back down to earth, make sure that you are using that coupon code, use it to the fullest, get yourself this cute landback hat.
Hey.
Come on, it's so fresh. It's so giving fresh. Red, black, and green.
Oh,
okay, come on.
Know what that means?
Y'all missed. We didn't show them the green. There you go.
Peekaboo.
Y'all weren't ready for that. I know
y'all make sure to get that hat.
Yes.
Land back. Love you, comrade.
Land back. Thank you so much. So y'all saw our land back hats. We got windbreakers on there. Like I was saying, we got them crop tops, them booty shorts. Okay, so make sure that y'all are purchasing. And did y'all know we got love for the fur babies too? Yes, Black Hammer has love for all living things. And so it's no surprise that we have some new items in stock. As y'all can see, we got kerchiefs for the fur babies. Okay, that looks so cute. So cute. We got some tags. All right, we got some water bottles. Okay, and a whole lot of other stuff. So be sure to go visit our online store and make sure that you are using these coupons. Okay, these are deals, y'all. We don't come around these every single day. I mean, Fashion Nova don't be doing this. So make sure that y'all are applying this code pumpkin pie is to be used for this week. So be sure to use that, y'all. I want to see y'all looking fresh. I want to see y'all looking fly. I want to see y'all levitating like CIC was. So make sure to go ahead and check out our online store. And with that, one second. I'm making a call. If y'all like what y'all are seeing today, okay, and y'all love talking to our people and making sure that our people are getting back what was taken from them, what was stolen from us, right? And y'all want to make sure that our people are experiencing better lives, better living conditions, right? That our people are getting fed, that our people are getting housed, that our people's needs, most basic needs are being met. And what you need to do is join the Economic Development Office. Okay, it's a really popping office, if I may say so myself. Okay, y'all saw our creative, avenues, the creativity. Okay, it's popping up in here, and we're really trying to make it so that we are building, a dual contending economic power, right? We want to make sure that we are obtaining these resources so we can develop programs that will address the real material needs of our people, right? Today was some burritos. We looking to replace those chairs. Our people deserve, comfortable during our rallies. Okay, we trying to get them, maybe we're gonna get them some tents. I don't know. Okay, but with y'all's donations, the sky is the limit. And so if you are somebody that is dedicated, right, and committed, to securing and taking back our people's resources so that we can, build for ourselves, right, so that we can honor our first principle, right, exercising dictatorship over our lives, then you need to join the Economic Development Office today. I think we got a little clip, and we're gonna vote.
Good evening. Today is Black Monday, the day the Dow dropped more than 500 points.
There are fears that the Dow will drop and drop quickly, and we're already seeing that.
I think what's going on is a big macro liquidation.
That's right. You heard it here first, y'all. This white power system is collapsing. It is dying. And we, are not going down with it. We are going to be building, and we are only getting stronger. As I mentioned earlier, right? Black Hammer is only getting better and better and better and better and better. We do not have to, go down with this collapsing white power system. It is possible to unplug, from this matrix and make sure that we are taking back, our labor and our resources into our own hands for our own benefit, right? For the liberation of our people. So this sounds like something you're interested in. Economic, it's all about the money, honey. Okay, but not really, but it is. Okay, so make sure that you are hitting us up, at our email, bhoeconomicdevelopment@protonmail.com, to join today. Laying back.
Laying back. Yes, thank you, Chief Nadia, for letting us know exactly how we have to use our resources to better the people, because our people deserve the best. Our people deserve to have control over their lives, and that control starts with their life, labor, land, and resources. And so make sure you are donating to Cash App, #Build NOLA, so that can be started in New Orleans and continue to be done all over the world as it's being done right now. Laying back. And so speaking of New Orleans, speaking of making sure that people are informed about what their lives are like, we are going to now move it to our Minister of People's Affairs, Minister Wren, who's going to talk to us a little bit more about things that are going on in the world, and starting off with New Orleans. Laying back, Minister Wren.
I'm back, y'all. As Chief Oju said, my name is Wren. I represent the nations of Panama and Colombia. And I have a little bit of, petty boo, but am committing class suicide. And I use they and she pronouns. So, but yes, like we've been talking about, we are going back to New Orleans. We've already been once, and we're about to go back again, but even better and faster than before, right? And we're going to be making sure that the people there know how to prepare, right? Like how to prepare for the next flood, because New Orleans is, right along the coast, and is constantly getting hit with hurricanes, with storms, and all kinds of stuff. So they need to know how to best, prepare themselves for these kinds of events, right? So we are holding trainings. We are making sure that they got what they need to, prepare for the next one. And we're organizing on the ground. We're making sure that they are able to build their own system, be able to take care of themselves, right? Because we know that, these people, these people are, in need of some help, right? Like in some like knowledge, and a lot of this knowledge isn't even, is gay kept, right? Like they don't share this, right? Like places, like all kinds of different government agencies always are like, oh yeah, like this is how you can do this and this is how you can do that, but it's all on the interwebs. It's all it requires money to get training, all kinds of stuff, right? And we're providing that to the people for free because we know that that's what they need to survive. That's how they are going to continue to fight against the system, is just by building up their own resources and building up their own systems to take care of each other. And so we're going to be bringing a lot of our own resources so that they have some of the basic stuff that they need, like, food and water and all kinds of different things, right? And as winter is coming, we're also going to be training them on that, right? So if you are, if this inspires you, if you love, making sure that other people are safe, then make sure to hit that Cash App, hashtag build NOLA, so that we can actually, do this, right? And provide people with some basic stuff. So yes, and there goes CIC and Nadia. Y'all just saw them a minute ago, but look at that large stack of all kinds of goods. And that was our first trip, y'all. We're about to do this all over again, make that drive over and make sure that people there, got even like what they need now. Cause it's been a minute since that first trip. It's been, a little bit of time. But we're about to go back with even more stuff because, with time, that means that there is possibly mold, there's possibly all kinds of stuff. So we need to make sure that they have that training, so that now that there's been some time and they, got some of the other stuff, they got some of the basic stuff, but now we're giving them some more. So, I'm also going to give you all some tips on some of the flash floods that are happening all across the world. They're happening more and more often. And with La Nina happening once again, it's going to cause some more storms all across, not just the US, but all across the world. And, we're already seeing this in Cali. There's a way larger chance of flooding because, this past summer, there was all kinds of droughts that, and wildfires and things like that. So now, because the earth can't soak it all in, right? It's going to cause mudslides and floods. So we got to make sure that our people are staying safe. One of the best things to stay safe, to know about when it comes to flooding, is to not touch the water. If it's contaminated, if you have to walk through it to save your life, then obviously do what you got to do. But if you have an option, definitely try your best to not touch the water. It is full of all kinds of chemicals from everywhere. You usually can't see through it. So that means that there's hidden, dangers underneath. You could be stepping on things and get hurt, even more hurt, right? So, just be really safe with contaminated water so that you aren't, getting sick and getting, even more injured. So, and speaking of getting sick, I got a little Rona tip for y'all. As most people know, we have our COVID-19 basics page at blackhammer.org/COVID-19 basics. But, just a little reminder, if you are, going out, to the club, or if you're going out to restaurants and things like that, make sure that you are wearing your mask at all times while inside. And you are washing your hands, you are sanitizing if you can't wash your hands. But it's best to wash your hands. It does a little bit extra stuff to make sure that you're good. But if do not eat inside, y'all. I know that it's been a long, almost 2 years. It's going on 2 years, y'all. But these are life-saving protocols. These are there has been multiple cases where people are inside without a mask, inside with a cloth mask even, or like after hours after somebody was inside and was positive with COVID, someone else afterwards got COVID from that same person, right? And that's, they, figured that out through contact tracing and stuff. And there was no other possible way that the person could have gotten it. And they figured out that it was from someone who was there just a few hours ago. And so we have to make sure that we're, staying safe, and not, and not being like, relaxed with COVID, because, it's still happening, it's still killing people. And we need to, not just protect ourselves, right? We are servants of the revolution here at Black Hammer. So our lives really matter to the people, right? Because that is one less person that is able to serve the people, right? And, not just that, but also we are the people, like our lives matter, right? And then we need to make sure that not just ourselves, but the people that we are serving are safe from COVID-19. So, make sure that y'all are, staying up to date with these things. And you can do that by checking out our COVID-19 basics page, or even our Black Hammer Times. We put out articles and things like that on there too. And yeah, if y'all want to, make sure that your area is staying safe and up to date with all kinds of things like this, right? With flooding or COVID or anything like that, then make sure that y'all are hitting us up at bh-mpa@protonmail.com so that y'all can get plugged in and you can join us. It's a lot of fun. We are, the scientists of the revolution. We break it down for the people, but we want to make sure that we are able to do that, right? And break it down to everybody. And, it doesn't matter what kind of knowledge you have, right? All it takes is, just a love for the people. So, make sure that y'all are emailing us if you'd like to join in, or, you can also email us if you have supplies. But yeah, land back, everybody. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the rally. Land back.
Land back. Thank you, Mr. Ren, for laying out how people can stay safe with these flash floods that are happening all over the United States and all over the world, right? It's climate change and the crisis of colonialism has put its toll and is taking its toll on our people, and a lot of it is taking the form of flooding. And so make sure you're staying up to date with tips of following all Black Hammer Times Instagram, by reading Black Hammer Times, by emailing the Ministry of People's Affairs at bh-mpa@protonmail.com. All right. And then next, what we have for you is a word from our corporal of the grounds, who's going to talk to you a little bit about how Black Hammer is working on the ground. Land back, Corporal Shagun.
Land back. What's good, y'all? It is Corporal Shagun in the house. All right. Repping the African nation per usual. Hailing from the petty bourgeoisie, but I don't represent them. I represent the poor working class, colonized masses of the world every damn day. And I use he, him pronouns, they, them pronouns, or any pronouns at all. Like our CSC always says, and like I always repeat, just don't call me a sellout. Land back. It's good to be here, y'all. You see us out here doing this work on the ground. You see us out here organizing our people. You see us out here spreading the revolutionary idea, which is the main role, right, of the revolutionary guerrilla out here. Like was read in the War of the Flea by our commander-in-chief. And so, yeah, I just want to give a shout out to all of our comrades on the ground all over the world. In Chicago, shout outs. In LA, shout outs. In Nigeria, shout outs. In Utah, shout outs, right? In Baltimore, shout outs, all right? In Kenya, shout outs. In Gambia, shout outs. Because we out here organizing our people, serving their material interests in the midst of this crumbling empire, in the midst of this crashing economy, in the midst of this mess. We are cleaning up, right? We're cleaning up not only the outside world, but first and foremost, cleaning up our inside world, right? Selflessness, sacrifice, right? Attacking all of the programming that we've gone through throughout our entire lives growing up under this colonial system, right? We have to be selfless. We have to be sacrificial. We have to be with the masses at the center of everything that we do. And that's what Black Hammer is all about. doing the work for the people to forward the material interests of the people. And we as the people, that's you too. You know what I mean? It ain't no thing to sacrifice a self that's disconnected from the people. You know what I mean? It ain't no thing to decenter a self and an ego that ain't got nothing to do but cling on to a dying system. It ain't no thing. You know what I mean? You're working for yourself. You're working for your people when you work, or rather, you work for yourself truly when you work for your people. You know what I mean? In your own actual material interests, right? Which is revolution. It's the only solution. You know what I mean? Black and brown people all around the world, colonized people, rather. You know what I mean? Getting organized to take our land back, to take our resources back, to take our labor, and in some, to take our lives back into our control. All right, that's what we doing out here protesting the CDC, out here lying, talking about soft mask work when they don't, talking about pushing kids into school with these little t-shirts over their faces when, oh, what do you know, Delta variant raging. You know what I mean? We out here on these MARTA trains. We out here in these hoods doing cleanups. We out here showing our people that we can be an organized state apparatus that responds to the material needs of the people, and not this, you know, crumbling empire, which is a state apparatus, just the same as we trying to build, except it responds to the needs of the ruling class, right? Which has none of our interests in mind. It has genocide in mind. It has theft in mind. It has ecocide in mind. And ain't nobody try to live on that planet because you literally can't. Anyway, land back, y'all. Again, I want to give a big shout out to all of our chapters on the ground, doing work for the people, meeting the masses where they're at, bringing them that revolutionary idea, showing them the way forward. And in particular, I want to shout out our 2 new members out in Nigeria. You know what it is, all right? Shout outs to Comrade Israel, all right? I know it's real late in Nigeria, but Chief Ire, I know you out here, pass the word, all right? Shout outs to Comrade Israel, and shout outs to Comrade Sam, who joined us out there in Sokoto, okay? Ready to build, ready to let Nigeria pop all the way off. You know what it is. On that international level, we are building unity among colonized people. On that international level, we are building strength. We are building the courage to be selfless, the courage to sacrifice for the people. Yes, Nigeria doing it. I see all the comments. Shout out, shout out, shout out. For real, for real. We got nothing but upwards to go. We got nowhere but forward to run. We got nothing but liberation to fight for. And that's exactly what we're doing. And so, y'all, I see you out here. We got some peoples up in here, you know, that we met on the street, that we invited up into this rally. Join us. Join Black Hammer today and take that first step in directing your energy and your time away from a system that has nothing for you. It has nothing for your people, has nothing for your family, has nothing for nobody but the white ruling class. And join an organization that's going to help you get organized to really be the best you that you can be, which is a selfless you. It is a sacrificial you. It is a you that is here for the people them. All right. So join blackhammer.org. Join Black Hammer today at blackhammer.org/join. All right. And get in on this revolutionary thing that we got going on. All right. It's worth it. Land back.
Land back. Thank you, Corporal Shagun, for telling us why we need to join Black Hammer. We know that it's that selflessness that is in the very hearts of the very most poor and working class of our people that is going to free us. That is the only kind of person that can truly put the world before themselves. All right. And that's what's needed for our people, nothing else. Land back. So we're going to pass it one more time real quick to Chief Nadia, who's going to do one more call for resources. And then we're going to bounce. All right. Land back, Chief Nadia.
Land back, everybody. That was a hell of a rally. Shout out, to my fellow presenters and to the Agriculture Office for putting this on. I know y'all out there, y'all still, I didn't see enough donations up in the chat. And so we back here. We got a pyramid for you. We got a cute little pyramid for you that needs to be upgraded because we're giving out more than granola bars to our people now. But just so y'all have a visual for yourselves, you'll see that a box of granola bars costs you $5. Okay, $5. I know y'all got $5. Y'all be getting some pizza. Okay, a slice of pizza is like around like $5. Choose the people instead. Embody that spirit of selflessness and sacrifice that we are discussing today, right? We got that care package. Your average care package is about $10, and we on the MARTA trains passing them out every single Monday and at our Tuesday rallies, because our people deserve that. Those cost $10, y'all. I'm trying to see some donations up in this chat. We're getting meals to the people for $25 on average. And I told y'all earlier we was going back to NOLA. Did y'all think we were going back there with just care packages? No, we're going back there with tarps, honey. We're going back there with tarps, honey. And I was serious. Okay, shout out to Corporal Shagun and Chief Oju coming through with 5 on it. I much appreciation to y'all. Shout out. And then Hammer Cities Worldwide, because we taking all of our shit back, y'all. Did y'all think I was playing? No, we not. Okay, Minister Ren. Okay, land back. Much appreciation to everybody that's donating. Y'all keep it coming. Y'all saw the power, of colonized people coming together and raising resources for ourselves. Today we upgraded and we're looking to do some more. We got to make it all the way down this pyramid, y'all, and we are going to trust and believe, and make sure, like I said, we got that upcoming trip to New Orleans. The state has sat on its ass, y'all, and they ain't doing nothing. They don't care about our people, and they ain't never gonna care about our people. And that's why we're heading down there. And we're gonna be heading down there with the best of the best. Only the best for our people. And so y'all gonna get used to this Cash App. It's gonna be coming out of my mouth again and again and again. Y'all need to check out and donate to our Cash App, Build NOLA, okay? Because I got that care package, you know what I'm saying, in my hand and everything. But as y'all saw, we should be going down there with tarps. Our people need those to adjust their material needs. Their roofs are collapsed. Their roofs are caved in. Electricity is out. They're using generators. All right. How are we going to address those needs, right? Black Hammer's got the answers, and y'all can support us, in our efforts by donating to our Cash App, Build NOLA. I want to see 3 more donations come in. I want to see at least 3 more donations come in before I give a land back to y'all and sign off for the night. Okay, y'all are just gonna have to get used. I can talk for a minute. I can tell y'all a lot. So I want to see at least 3 more donations before yes, push for the people. Where is that? I know y'all got it. I know y'all's pockets is deep. Come on now, stop playing. Y'all can come through with an extra, if y'all got $5, if y'all got $2, every little bit counts. Our people are out there really dealing with some really real stuff, and we got to make sure, that we're addressing their needs. And the way to do that is to continue raising these resources. We're going to keep struggling to do it. So I want to see at least 3 more donations. Who's it going to be? Who's it gonna be up in the chat? Who's gonna drop something? Okay, because we out here building power for our people, and that is really what our people deserve. We're gonna be that state apparatus. Cheem has 10 on it. Shout out to Cheem. Shout out to Chief Cheem. Land back, Chief Cheem. Watakame. Shout out to Chief Watakame. Much appreciation. We got one more donation. The star of the night. Y'all, you get to close it out. Who's it gonna be? You get to close out this night. Okay, with the shout out. Who's it gonna be? We need one more donation before I sign off, and wish y'all a happy evening. It was a beautiful day of serving the people, y'all, and we only intend to do more and more of it, right? If y'all are trying to support our work, definitely be sure to keep on donating to that Cash App. None of this work could be done, without all of our amazing supporters. And we want to make sure that that work continues. I know y'all want to make sure that work continues. Y'all see, the work that we getting done, the results that we get to our people, turning it around in a week, y'all. We organized, getting burritos out to our people. We organized real food, real meals. Okay. We organized, and we're going to organize a whole bunch more. We want to make sure that our people are, fed, our people are housed, our people are clothed, okay? Especially with this harsh ass winter that's about to come up. I know y'all see it. I know y'all been feeling the cold. Okay. I was born and raised in Canada, and it's still too cold for my ass. So we want to make sure that we're getting our people, everything that they need, most especially, the people of New Orleans who have been let down too many times. I got 10 for my family. Yes, shout out to Chief Oju, okay, for being a real one and pulling in that last donation. I want y'all to replicate the selflessness that Chief Oju has shown and Chief Oju's family has shown by making sure that y'all are hitting up your family, your friends, okay, and getting them to donate. Much appreciation again to everybody that has donated tonight. I'm seeing a lot more, donations and everything. Yeah, much appreciation to everybody that has donated. Y'all be sure to check out our Cash App at Bill Nola. And y'all stay safe. We're gonna keep working out here. We're gonna keep making sure that we're raising these resources and getting these programs to our people. Land back, everybody.
Land back, yes. Thank you for everyone who donated to Bill Nola. Thank you for everyone who contributed their resources to our people. We appreciate it. We appreciate it because we need those resources to give our people what they deserve, what they need, right? And so that helps improve whatever we did last time. Just like Chief Nadia said, hey, is burritos maybe this time, but next time it could be something completely different, right? And so let's make sure to keep on giving those resources. So we saw today how the work of our people in Black Hammer works on the ground. We see what it means to do everything for our people, not just to give them and serve them what they need, but to win them to revolution, to win them to participating in their own liberation. And that's the difference. And that's the difference that makes Black Hammer what it is. And so we are grateful for you for joining us for our 71st Tuesday rally. We are excited to see you next time. And make sure you, again, join Black Hammer at blackhammer.org/join so that you can be a part of this too. All right, lay 'em back.